Ball.
There we go.
Here you go.
There we go. Looking good, Marshall.
Here is Monday Night Football. Not, well, live everywhere I'm doing.
Oh, there you are, Paige. You and Josh, Alan. Where were y'all? Why didn't I get invited? Right?
This is the Kentucky Derby. You did not get invited. That was not an accident.
What, Eli doesn't like horse races? Oh, look. Marshall gets a picture of Josh Allen, and I don't even get an invite. What, I don't like horse races? Eli doesn't like horse races? What's going on?
Aaron was there with a lot of ex-Packers there, if I recall. And Josh was there with some Bills, so always a good gathering at the Derby.
5-yard penalty remains first down.
Eli, I talked to Josh. He talked about knowing where the Jets were going to be every play. Would you rather play against a defense that's very vanilla or play against a team that's junky, overload blitzes, changes coverage, Rolodex defense is the term? I know my preference, but I'll let you start.
You know, I think, yeah, from the preparation standpoint, it's kind of nice saying, hey, we know what they're going to do, and you know, we know what plays we have a chance. Sometimes, you know, with that, it's like you only have so many plays that are going to work, and you know, it's almost boring. You're like, we're just going to keep running these same plays. Is there not other stuff when they're doing the junk? It's a lot of a lot of preparation. You got to make calls to pick up overloads, and you got some stuff. You're like, hey, they're going to do this. I'm going to pick it up, and we're going to hit these big plays. We're going to take advantage of it. Sometimes these plays that, you know, these teams that don't do much, you just got to be patient. You got to be willing. Hey, let's go get 6 and 7 yards a pop, and just kind of, you know, may not hit a lot of home runs, but we just got to be kind of patient and just run simple plays on offense also. What about you?
Well, I was distracted by that gold chain that Woody Johnson had on.
That's gold. I think it's platinum, Peyton. Platinum.
Okay, my bad.
We'll work on our...
What do you think he's thinking right now? What was that person telling him? Your quarterback is in the tent. He's hurt.
He's hurt.
Could not have been. Holy cow. I cannot believe this. I thought it was just an ankle. I thought we'd go tape it up and get him back in there. Come on.
Man, three plays, 4 plays.
Yeah, I'd rather see the run it.
Look at this, baby. This is what he does, Pate. Right? This is like the difference.
Not what you ever did, but that is what he does.
I've never done that. He made a guy miss. He juked the guys, and you know he split 2 guys and ran through. I mean, I think you know they're probably, you know, you always hear, hey, Josh Allen, he's got to stop running. He runs too much, but when he makes plays like that, you got to keep doing it.
I'm sorry, we can't put any pressure on it, looks like. I mean, I think it looks like an ankle to me, don't you think?
Yeah, but I didn't see anything get bent. You know, sometimes that's even worse. If it's not obvious, you're like, what is it? What did he do there?
You see, this is where we need a sideline. This is where we need a sideline reporter. We needed Mike McDaniel or Irsay or Tyson to win the job, but you cut them all out. You got your feelings hurt.
Tyson said he wanted to punch him in the face. He said you had a perfect face.
No. Mike McDaniel told you to F off, you got your feelings hurt, and you didn't want to hire him, and now we don't have any information to find out what's going on. Call DJ Khalid and see if he can come back. Good run there.
They have some sources. All right, hey, let's look at this injury again. I mean,
it's his foot. It's his left.
Left foot.
Right there, isn't it? Ah, man, it makes me sick.
Too much.
Makes me sick. If we go get an X-ray, it's going to be negative. We're going to rub a little dirt on it. I know he's got some things he can use. There's got to be some magic potions he can put on that thing and
loosen it.
Get back in there. Well, you said it, not me.
Can you not say that word?
Well, you say everything else. I mean, you shoot the bird, and
that's what I bring to the table. That's what I bring.
That's a safe word. That's a safe word in there. You know, you talked to Robert, Holland seam route, nice throw. What was his thoughts on defense, though, versus these guys? I mean, I know these guys. What was kind of his game plan based on what he said?
With who? Sorry, with who?
That's defense with Robert. Holla.
Yeah,
Holla.
I think what again, everybody always talks about kind of Josh Allen. Hey, don't let them scramble, don't let them get out of the zones. But he said you can't worry about that. He said you got to play the scheme, you got to try to beat their scheme, and the defensive line they got to rush hard. They got to do that. They're not worried about containing. They're not worried. They're powerful. They're running through, and they're going to get them. And the Jets have been pretty good against Josh Allen. They gave him trouble just because they're not giving up the big plays. They're forcing him to be patient, to take those little flat routes, what he was doing down the field. I think they think he's going to get bored taking these flat routes. Eventually, he's going to try to force a corner route. He did a good job not throwing that. He had a guy, but he couldn't step into that, and they got the pressure before he could hit some of those deeper throws.
Middle screen. It's funny, like he was talking about when the Bills go empty, when they go 5 wides, that the Jets often drop a defensive lineman and, play 8-man coverage, hoping they can cover every zone. There's nobody to throw to. Josh was like, please do that. Please not rush a defensive lineman to try to knock my head off. Please do that. So here's empty right here.
Williams.
Here's empty right here. Watch this. See what happens. Here's empty. Let's see if the Jets drop. I saw a D lineman doing something. There it is. It's a P dropper. A little drop of P. We're going to drop. He holds the ball. He has more time. Oh, 4th and 1.
Go for it, Pate.
4th and 1. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. P dropper. P drop. D lineman. He says the D lineman, he's not going to cover anybody. He's not a good cover guy. You know why? He's a D lineman. So thank you for doing that, Jets, says Josh Allen. So I can't believe they're going to kick a field goal. Oh, field goal. What are we doing? I love that play right there. It gets you into 4th and 2. Let's go for it. All right. I'll take the points.
I'll take the points. 14 yards. You go for it. That's why you throw the check down.
Yeah. I'll take the points.
All right.
Sean McDermott, defensive coordinator. He's thinking about the defense. Oh, we're going to go for it. It's a lot on his plate. I'll give him a pass.
Get ready.
It's Blockbuster September on Disney+.
Holy dewdrop!
With the biggest movies, shows, and so much more. A little over the top, don't you think? Plus, a limited time offer. 3 months of Disney Plus with ads for just $1.99 a month.
Wow. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
It's a Blockbuster September, right here on Disney Plus.
Man of the hour has arrived. Let the journey begin.
A bend with a bump in your erection might be painful, embarrassing, difficult to talk about, and could be Peyronie's disease or PD, a real medical condition that urologists can diagnose and have been treating for more than 8 years with Xiaflex, the only FDA-approved non-surgical treatment for appropriate men with PD. Along with daily gentle penile stretching and straightening exercises, Xiaflex has been proven to help gradually reduce the bend. Don't receive if the treatment area involves your urethra or if you're allergic to any of the ingredients. May cause serious side effects, including penile fracture or other serious injury during an erection, and severe allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Seek help if you have any of these symptoms. Do not have any sexual activity during and for at least 4 weeks after each treatment cycle. Sudden back pain reactions and fainting can happen after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood thinners, as risk of bleeding or bruising at the treatment site is increased. Join the tens of thousands of men who've been prescribed Xiaflex. Make an appointment with a Xiaflex trained urologist. Visit bentcarrot.com to find one today.
Cue movie night. Every innovation started as an idea. That's why Audia empowers inventors to keep inventing and shaping the future of technology so that great ideas can bring us closer together.
New Nature's Bounty Hair Growth, clinically shown to help grow thicker, fuller hair with just 1 capsule a day of advanced hair complex. Conquer hair thinning.
And fall in love with your hair all over again.
Only from Nature's Bounty.
Yeah, I didn't want the job anyway, okay? Has-beens, you guys are terrible evaluators, and go f*** yourself.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm just here because your guys have the most punchable face in the history of punching faces. You guys don't like my lines over there?
I can't believe you laughed at Mike Tyson. I mean, that was dangerous. He was talking to you, but...
No, he said face. He was looking at you. I didn't even flinch, by the way. You were hiding behind me. And then...
Much larger surface to hit, obviously, so he's definitely talking to you.
There we go. All right, now we're back. You're clearly in mid-season form with another forehead joke. McDaniel obviously probably did the right thing. They put up 36 on San Diego, on the Chargers yesterday, so maybe he chose the right thing. But I thought your skin was thicker. I didn't know you were going to be offended by him. So anyway, hey, how about getting the ball to Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
Like just somehow, look. I guarantee you, Hackett, this is not the game plan he wanted to go to, but that was not a play that was supposed to be run. That did not look good. That's grounding, by the way.
This is an RPO pay. This is like when the RPO does not work.
There was a center like 7 yards downfield, open on a seam route.
Was he trying to hit the center? Why? Is that center eligible? Is that a new thing? Is that a new rule? Did I miss that rule this year? Did we make that?
You can run into his butt. You can run into his butt, or you can throw into his butt. It's there's different options.
77?
Both are frowned upon, I believe. But yeah, that's just you're fair. You love the RPO. You love when the RPO doesn't work. And
what happened to the R's? Where are the R's? Where are the runs? Just give me the run. Just hand the ball off to him. PO. Yeah, this is the emergency game plan. Okay, Aaron's not going to play. We're going to have to call those plays. All right, let's talk about it. It's a run play. So look, the center and the right tackle is open in the flat right there, but you cannot throw it to him. Actually, no. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Like you have your whole game plan. You have your whole package.
I wanted to hear all of Aaron's cadence stuff. I wanted to break it down. Now, we got the guy. There you go. Lack of cadence going on one. These guys don't know how to go on one. Aaron's been like going hard count, triple count, mixing things up. Zach Wilson on one. The guys aren't ready for it.
I don't really know what to say. All I can say is my whole point of this whole game for 4 quarters, I was going to brag about how Aaron knows this system. He knows the language. He was with Hackett in Green Bay. Guess who doesn't know this system? Wilson, right? This is brand new to him. This is brand new language, different verbiage.
All right,
I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Wilson, he's there in training camp, but it's still new to him. He's been there, and he wasn't getting reps with the first team. He's with second team. He's learning this brand new system. A lot of these are probably plays that Aaron liked, the plays he's been running for 18 years. That, hey, these are the ones I want to run. This is what I want installed. They're not going, Wilson saying, hey, what do you like? He's not getting a voice, so he's kind of running plays that, where Aaron's has been comfortable with and has run it, hundreds of times in games. Little zone blitz here. They picked it up. Well, you like that play?
You hope Wilson was able to give Hackett, hey, I like these plays. Yes, you repped them in training camp. Training camp is not opening night, Monday Night Football in New York when everybody's there to see Aaron Rodgers. But you hope Hackett said, hey, what plays do you like? Give me a list. Give me your top first down calls. Give me your top third down calls. So he has that list. I know he was hoping not to use them. That was a little kind of spike, right? It's a 6 route with a post. That post is kind of holding the safety. Here comes the 6 route coming in. SP spike. You get that in?
Yeah, we have a spike.
You like that? I know you like to know the origin of the word and why it was called that. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully he's going with that list of the plays that Wilson likes. let's not try to do the same things that Aaron does. Let's not do the cadence. Let's just kind of go day one install Jets one-on-one offense and see if we can score a couple points here. Look at him. He is searching deep on that call sheet. Where are the Wilson plays?
I like a little play action here, Paige. Where's Garrett? Or toss sweep. And lose 4 yards. It's on play action. I know, I don't like that. That's why I didn't like toss sweep. I didn't say I wanted a toss sweep. I wanted play action. It was time. Paige, this Buffalo defense it's similar to the Jets a little bit, where they, well, we'll see, but in the past they haven't been a whole lot of blitz. They've been more kind of playing zone, more shell defense, not a whole lot of pressure. But McDermott's history kind of comes from the Jimmy Johnson, Philadelphia Eagles, double mug pressure, exotic pressures. What do you think he'll get to now, especially with not a rookie, but a second-year quarterback that doesn't have a whole lot of reps?
Go away. It's funny you say that, Eli, because McDermott didn't know what to expect from the Jets. Guess what? Hackett and the Jets didn't know what to expect from McDermott and the Bills, right? McDermott, coordinator, right? Jim Johnson, Ron Rivera, all these different disciples. What's he going to be? You don't really know until you see it. So we'll find out as the game goes on. Is McEnroe still coming on here? Is he?
McEnroe's coming on.
Aaron's hurt.
He's coming.
Cut now. Okay, good.
Football's here, you know what that means. More flame grilled beef from Burger King. Celebrate with us, cheer on your team. Y'all know this part, come on, let's sing. BK, have it your way.
People are excited about what AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by tailoring AI to your needs. When you Watson X your business, you can build AI to help coders code faster, customer service respond quicker, and HR handle repetitive tasks in less time. Let's create AI that transforms business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
The MTV Video Music Awards are coming, so get ready for iconic live performances by Anita, Demi Lovato, Doja Cat, Karol G, Kelsey Ballerini, Lil Wayne, Måneskin, Tomorrow by Together. And don't miss this year's video vanguard, Shakira, when she takes the stage for a career-spanning performance at music's most iconic night, the MTV Video Music Awards, live tomorrow at 8. Watch on MTV.
You can feel it. A force that moves everything around it. With intensity and power that comes from deep down inside. Full-time fans, your passion is unshakable. And you deserve a reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
I think we got in the house.
I think you're right.
Stay away from my family. Why are you so strong?
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Want me to get the spray stuff?
Get the spray stuff.
He's up here!
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
All right, John McEnroe. Here's Aaron Rodgers on the cart in a boot. You're always kind of known for your calm demeanor. How did you react to seeing this?
Oh my God. I said way back when, once, I believe it was, you cannot be serious. I've been told by my wife never to say that again. But I've got to say that when I saw that, I definitely screamed that as loud as I could. You can't make this up. This is beyond belief. We've felt snake bitten for so long. You remember the similarities with Brett Favre when he came in like 15 years ago. He was a similar age. There was high hopes. He was one of my favorite players of all time. Never missed a game. Was always dressing up, and then he had a great start and was 8-3, and he got hurt. So now You just look at Aaron Rodgers. I went and interviewed him a couple days ago. The guy got me believing. I mean, he just felt like he got it more than Brett. You know, Brett never sort of felt like, to me at least, that he wanted to be part of the city. You know, get out there and be seen. And Aaron was doing all the right things. So this is depressing. But I will say that thanks for having me. I love your show. I love what you do. I try to. I don't even know what to say. I've tried to do the same, wanted ESPN to do the same type of thing with my brother, but they said it's already been done by the Mannings. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. They're doing a great job. So let us do it. Let me and my little bro do it.
No doubt. And John, speaking of that, you know, we this past weekend, Coco Gauff won the youngest American woman to win the U.S. Open since Serena Williams. She was at the Giants game last night. I got to spend some time with her on the field. She's awesome. Obviously, she's a Dolphins fan, and I'm trying to make her a Giants fan. I saw you all weekend with the U.S. Open with your Jets hat on. Are you trying to make her a Jets fan?
There's no challenge on the play due to the ruling of forward prior.
I would certainly give an effort if I were able to be around her more. I have only met her a handful of times. She seems like a great girl. She's great for the game. I have a tennis academy just a few minutes from where I live in Manhattan. And our goal is to sort of, make the game more accessible, affordable to young kids that can't otherwise afford to play this game. And so she's obviously a total breath of fresh air and follows obviously in the footsteps of Serena, Venus. And this is, huge for our sport. Now we need a couple of guys instead of playing football or basketball to also play tennis. And then we'll be in business and maybe start seeing males start to win instead of Djokovic doing his Tom Brady imitation and winning every damn major tournament. Unbelievable.
John, do you get to a few Jets games each year? I mean, I know you're traveling with broadcasting and whatnot. And you try to get to a home game or two?
Football is an incredible game to watch on TV. So most of the time I'm watching on TV and get to listen to you guys. It's probably the best sport to watch. More than any other one, but I was friends with the Hesses when they owned it, so I used to go to a fair amount of games way back when. Been to a couple games since Woody Johnson's taken over. But, if Woody Johnson had hair right now, there we go.
Interception. The defense is going to keep you in this game.
You guys have been dogging Zach Wilson. It's his third year.
Josh Allen told me he was going to be patient tonight, Eli, not force the deep throw. He lied to me. He lied to me. I mean, that was a punt. I thought he was open. Let's talk more about, talk a little more Jets when we come back.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's fly, baby! Hold on.
You're welcome. Expendables, definitely rated R.
When you can save on Target's Good and Gather groceries and all the fall flavors. When quality ingredients bring more to the table. And when you're serving up taste they love at low prices, that's totally Target.
We're all hoping tomorrow will be better than today. My name is Bree Crowell.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to put on a better one.
I can see from there. Okay, there's ESPN. That's ESPN.
Is that one or two?
That's one.
Probably have to go up then.
Oh, that one. Push on that one.
This one better?
Yeah, that's better. Now watch. We'll be talking. Troy and Joe Buck.
How come there's no sound? Oh, I got it muted. That's why.
No,
In Seaside, right now you can
Oh,
save
it's English.
$11,529 on a
Oh, you wanna
brand
wait?
new 2023 Toyota BZ4X and drive it home for only $525 per month with zero due at signing. That's right, zero due at signing. Or take advantage of 5.49% financing on our most popular certified pre-owned Toyota models. Don't miss your chance to save big at Victory Toyota.
Elevate your savings at SC41 Furniture.
It'll be normal
Right
like
now,
yours?
buy stressless recliners, sofas,
Okay.
and office chairs, and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop SC41 Furniture, 2701 41st
I needed
Avenue in
a phone
SoCal.
stand for much better, so I can put that thing over here better. It's all the way there to the
ESPN's
side.
Monday Night Football
Oh, yeah, that
brought
is
to you by
better.
Verizon. Switch to My Plan. The plan for fans. Well, the interception, like a good punt, as the Jets take over at their own 4. 3 tight ends in the game for New York. Handoff is to Hall. There goes Brees. Running out of gas and brought down inside the 15 by Benford. Welcome back. 83 yards for Brees Hall. It's a great job up front by this offensive line. They collapse it here with 2 tight ends, and it leaves Tre'Davious White, 27. He's the only guy then that has to fill the hole in the run support, and then it's one-on-one on the safety. And this is a great job by Brees Hall. He's had a couple big runs already in this game. Probably if he's a little bit more convinced this knee's good, he probably doesn't get caught from behind. They keep 3 tight ends out there, and they hand to Dalvin Cook, who just gets back to the line of scrimmage. You know, there's one small thing, and I guess it's small, but to the Jets' offense, it's big. They've worked with Aaron Rodgers, the starting offense, throughout the majority of camp. Zach Wilson's been working with the second-teamers. The cadence is such a big deal for Aaron Rodgers, and now having to get used to Zach Wilson. We've already seen 1 false start. It's something to file away here tonight.
No question, against a really good defensive front, too. And we've seen them already be able to apply pressure.
Cook spins his way, still going, and gets to the 8.
You know, for an offensive lineman who's in his stance and he's not comfortable exactly when the ball is going to be coming up because he's been working with Rodgers throughout camp, it affects things. There's no question.
Center Connor McGovern, 4 straight years as starting center for the Jets. 3rd down and 5. Wilson throws it away and ends up on his back. Milano with pressure. And after the big 83-yard run by Brees Hall, it looks like the Jets will have to settle for a chip shot field goal from Zerline.
This is a defense that has been really good in the red zone going back to last year. They just do not give up many touchdowns when they get down to this area, and it's because they're so disciplined in what they're doing. They're just taking a lot of stuff away in their zone looks, and nowhere really for Zach Wilson to go with the football.
Chip shot for Zerline as he knocks it through from 26. Tied at 3, 10:35 left in the half. Hall rips off an 83-yarder for the Jets.
This dolphin can see in 2 directions at once, but this dolphin can see in 4. Because with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube, he can watch up to 4 live games at once with Multiview. Nature is incredible. Sign up now.
Football season is back, and with the Caesars Sportsbook app, you can be in the game all the time. Seeking instant action? Quick Picks offers you the most popular games and markets, already built for you and ready to bet. Experience the thrill when you stack your bets to create a super parlay. Build bets for your favorite teams and players across multiple games. This season, don't just watch the game. Download Caesars Sportsbook and experience the game like never before.
SoFi is helping me get my money right to achieve my ambitions. Want to see?
Like savings for the ultimate tailgate setup. With SoFi checking and savings, I pay no account fees and earn a competitive APY. SoFi can help you fund all your ambitions, no matter how big or small. Like investing in the athletes of tomorrow.
YouTube TV is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Being a fan has never been easier. Watch every game, every Sunday, exclusively with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. Sign up for NFL Sunday Ticket now and get $50 off.
The NFL is back, and ESPN Plus is ready. With live can't-miss NFL games. Mr. Rogers and his new neighborhood. Check. Neighbors who don't play nice. Check. Hurt sneaking. Evan streaking. Check. Exclusive game from across the pond. Check. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Check. Reminder to sign up so you don't miss a play. Check, baby.
Well, here's what transpired with Aaron Rodgers early in this ballgame. Leonard Floyd with the sack, and the back of the left leg and ankle got stretched out. Aaron had to be carted off the field, got off and into the dressing room to get looked at with a walking boot on that left foot, an ankle, and lower leg. No updates since he's gone in. One drive, he took 4 snaps, he went 0 for 1. For the Jets and their fans, they're thinking, not again. In '99, they're coming off an AFC champ game. Vinny Testaverde suffered a season-ending ruptured Achilles at home against the Patriots in the opener. 03, they're coming off a divisional playoff appearance. Chad Pennington suffered a dislocated and fractured left wrist against the Giants in the preseason. And Aaron Rodgers gets in for 1 possession, and down he goes, and you just have to hope that it's the ankle and it's something he can bounce back from. Who knows? From the 25, Allen. Play made. And there it is, Quinnen Williams, the big man in the middle. The All-Pro and a loss of 5.
They're trying to crash down on Quinnen Williams with Deion Dawkins, the left tackle, and it's just asking a lot. And so he's able to get up the field, and that's the penetration. Quinnen Williams is one of those outstanding defensive tackles. He's in the category with Aaron Donald and Chris Jones. Congratulations, Chris Jones. I know he just got his new contract. Quinnen Williams got one this offseason as well.
Here's Diggs. Tackle was missed, and Diggs is going to pick up a first down. Sauce Gardner couldn't bring him down, and Diggs fought his way and picked up 18.
Pretty good matchup between those two guys. The Jets do not flop corners. They play their side. So you're going to see Sauce Gardner over there on this left side. He's not hard to find. That's where he's going to be pretty much all night long. But he's a tough competitor, as is Diggs. Diggs gets him on that play.
Diggs was there on stage to present Sauce Gardner with his Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Now they're going head-to-head. Went twice, and this one's nearly picked up by Mosley. Third time that Gardner and Diggs are going head-to-head, and Mosley would have had a free walk into the end zone if he came up with that.
C.J. Mosley is as good as there is in the middle. I mean, he reads things out and does a great job. Excuse me, he's right here. And you see him cluing in on Josh Allen, and immediately he recognizes what's happening, and they got lucky that that wasn't Josh Allen's second interception.
Second down and 10. Pass is underneath. And caught by the rookie Dalton Kincaid for 8. Let's go for an update. Here's Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, Aaron Rodgers is now being ruled out with that ankle injury. We saw him going into the x-ray room with that boot on his leg. I'm getting told that x-rays were negative, but again, he's being ruled out for the rest of this game.
So tonight belongs to Zach Wilson. Third down and 2. there to the right for Allen, and off to the left he goes. He will get it with his legs. And instead of going right out of bounds, he ends up trying for a couple of extra yards and gets 6 in a fresh set.
Yeah, you know, he has a chance for Stephon Diggs if he just puts it on him right away. But Sauce Gardner, he's getting the respect of Josh Allen, because even though he was a little bit off in coverage, could have put it right on him. Yeah, Gardner comes up and tries to make the tackle, but you get the first down. But you can see the respect that Josh Allen is paying Sauce Gardner and not turning that one loose.
Toss to Cook. And a nice run, picked up 10 plus. A 12-yard run by James Cook over the right side.
Well, James Cook I think he's poised to have a really good year. I talked about his speed earlier, and those are the runs when you're able to get him out on the edge where he's a home run threat when he has the ball.
There he is, cuts back. And can't get away from Quincy Williams. So Devin Singletary leaves and goes to the Texans. And James Cook, who ran for just under 6 yards a carry as a rookie, is the main man now.
Well, rushing yards have been hard to come by for Buffalo against this group, going back to last year. In fact, in both of those games, Josh Allen was the leading rusher in both of them, and they do it with a light box. You see the safeties back here, and yet they're able to still play the run.
Play action from Allen. Good protection of the pass caught by Gabe Davis. Perfect throw, and Davis down near the 10. They're going to mark him at the 11 and a 26-yard completion from Allen.
Yeah, Gabe Davis runs an outstanding route, and you've got Stephon Diggs in the middle. He's got to clear out. He's got to keep going. You see the congestion there for a quarterback. You got two blue jerseys essentially in the same area, but Gabe Davis, he keeps going, makes a nice play. He's a big target. Had a nice year last year overall, career numbers.
They fake it to Hardy, throw it to Diggs. Not much room out there on the edge, a gain of 3.
No, you can just see the way that this Jets defense just rallies to the football. I mean, you earn every yard that you get against this group.
Good drive being put together against Jeff Ulbricht's defense. 10th play. Damian Harris. They'll mark him at the 5. Third down coming up. Quincy Williams has been busy and on another stop.
Well, it's for down here why they brought Damian Harris in. I mean, he's a north and south thumper, and you know, last year when they got down here, how many times did you see Josh Allen having to be the guy trying to run the football? And he's a big physical quarterback, but they've got to take the hits off of him, and that's why Damian Wilson was brought in, to help pound these type balls into the end zone.
Third down and 4. They want to throw. Allen flips. Caught. Touchdown Diggs. First touchdown of the night. It's Stephon Diggs.
See what's up.
Officials are getting together to make sure that Allen was not across the line of scrimmage when he let go of that pass, and they're still talking.
A lot of times it takes a couple officials, right? You've got receivers, you got a quarterback coming in a line of scrimmage official looking for help, whether or not he's beyond the line. I think that back foot is okay. I think it's legal.
Boy, it's so close. Everything has to be across the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown has been confirmed.
And they have confirmed touchdown. But everything, the feet, the body, the ball has to be beyond for it to be a foul.
Back heel actually has to clear it.
So the touchdown stands. And the extra point by Bass is good. What a good run put together by the Bills. Ends up in the end zone. Allen, you think he's going to take off? And he finds number 14. First touchdown of the night. Buffalo on top, on the road by 7.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, like 2 times miles on every purchase.
The noise canceling. You're being too loud. Thank you. Good choice. Ooh, my lucky number.
Earn 5 times miles on flights.
Going up?
And 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel. Plus, get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. And maybe see the one and only Taylor Swift. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
A primetime doubleheader.
SEC under the lights. Few things better than this.
We ain't got next. We got now. Saturday on ESPN.
We're all hoping tomorrow will be better than today. My name is Bree Crowell, and we're working to build a safer energy system that's more reliable and more affordable in the long run for every Californian. Whether it's stronger poles that can withstand extreme weather, undergrounding lines to prevent wildfires, or installing powerful new technologies to spot problems faster. Our PG&E team knows every connection matters, and we take pride in the things we do. That's why we're proud to help build a better future for our hometowns and yours.
The new Dexcom G7 sends your glucose numbers to your phone and watch, so you can always see where you're heading without finger sticks. Dexcom G7 is the most accurate CGM, so you can manage your diabetes with confidence.
With an Invisalign smile, everything clicks. And that class reunion becomes...
Is that Anna?
Invis is the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner and more predictable results. Invisalign.
Rated M for mature.
Jets about to get the ball back. It's a 10-3 game. Buffalo just gets it into the end zone, and it was Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs for the 30th time. They hook up for a touchdown pass and reception. Here's a return for Gibson. The rookie out of Stephen F. Austin is upended at the 26 by Dane Jackson. On Saturday, we've got 2 primetime college football games on ESPN, highlighted by Coach Prime in the late one. Number 11, Tennessee travels to the Swamp. Take on Florida at 7 Eastern. Then Deion Sanders leads number 18, Colorado, as they host their rival Colorado State in the Rocky Mountain Showdown at 10 p.m.
Shedeur Sanders, he has put on a show, come out red hot. Colorado Buffaloes are the talk of the country.
We've got play action from Zach Wilson. He's got Conklin. And Conklin delivers a blow to Taron Johnson. Brought down after a gain of 2.
Just haven't been able to get much going in the passing game. Looks a lot like it did last year with this group. Breece Hall's been the best thing for this offense on a couple of runs. This is a big-time collision.
Second down and 8.
Wow.
Toss to Cook. Good blocking, got the edge, and a first down. Running behind the right side, and Mekhi Becton, the 11th overall pick back in 2020, was dead set on trying to win the job at left tackle. Dwayne Brown is back. And this was Becton's way to get on the field out of right tackle.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. That he had been battling the injuries, hadn't gotten much playing time. He pancakes him on that play. But he's a different player than he was before. He's lost a lot of weight. He's moving a lot better. He's got more punch, like we saw. But in order for him to get on the field, as you said, with Dwayne Brown at left tackle, he had to move to the right side.
Here's one picked over the middle and intercepted. That's Milano. And Matt Milano is going to draw a flag as he got in the face of Zach Wilson, but he gets the interception, the 9th of his career.
Just a terrible read by Zach Wilson.
Milano gets the interception. He is in the category of a ball hawk, and 58 got it.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct taunting. Number 58 of the intercepting team. 15-yard penalty. First down. Timeout.
He had 3 interceptions a year ago. He's got number 9 in his career. Milano takes it away. Bills coming off that touchdown will take over at midfield up 7.
I sometimes wonder, would it have been better not to go? When they're trapped at the end of the world, their life can go one way or
welcome
another. I think there's something going on here that we don't fully understand.
Why is it wherever you go, death follows?
FX is A Murder at the End of the World, streaming November 14th, only on Hulu.
Ice cold Corona, right here. Nice pass. Nice catch. Guy's got an arm. Fresh cut lines here. Ice cold Corona.
Okay, again, this is a status bar, this is a search bar. Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Now, what does it mean to slide into someone's DMs? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, we're not ready for that. As a team, we'll get there. It might be a fruit emoji, but that doesn't mean they're talking about fruit.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Okay, do you really think we need 47 photos of fun dinner at Pam's?
Yes.
No.
Week 2 kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Protect the stuff you love with Renters Insurance. Visit progressive.com. Well, it's been an unprecedented several days here in MetLife with more than 250,000 fans attending 4 major events in 5 days. 2 sold-out Karol G concerts Thursday, Friday. NBC and their crew had the game last night with the Giants and the Cowboys, Monday Night Football. First games in the same stadium for the first time since 1987. Here is a pass out on the edge. That is Dalton Kincaid, his second catch. And a big shout out to all of those working around the clock to make this happen, including our crew, many of whom have been here since 4 o'clock this morning. Kincaid gets 6.
Yeah, you can't even imagine the amount of work involved in preparing a field and all that goes into getting ready for a ball game. So to have back-to-back primetime games with the Giants and now the Jets, yeah, great job by everybody.
Second down and 4. We'll go back and revisit that interception by Wilson. Here's Cook. He gets out. And James Cook tiptoeing down the sideline, but a flag is thrown. It's out there back at the 43-yard line. Right now, a 13-yard carry by James Cook, who has looked outstanding in this game tonight.
There's no foul for holding on the play. First down, Buffalo.
So they'll pick it up, and the 13-yard run counts.
Well, Buffalo, they just try to take advantage of that pass rush that we've talked about with the New York Jets. And you got Deion Dawkins over there at left tackle, really does a nice job influencing the outside rusher and then getting up and creating a bit of a lane there for James Cook. There he is right here. You can see the job that he does, but you know, these guys are getting up the field, and you see the lanes then that are created, and Deion Dawkins gets just enough to give James Cook a pretty good lane to run.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning, and we are there. 83,345 tickets distributed for this game, more than when the Super Bowl was here in February of 2014. Jets fans not liking what they are seeing so far. Rodgers hurt. Bills lead. 1st and 10 when we come back. Buffalo up 7.
Officially, it's a fridge full of beer. Unofficially, it's free AC. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial. Let's say you're an eagle nesting in the land of giants. Now that YouTube TV is the home of NFL Sunday Ticket, you can watch up to 4 live games at once, which should make everyone happy. See diving catches from the 49ers, interceptions from the Vikings, sacks from the Dolphins, and great plays from the Eagles. Being a fan just got easier. NFL Sunday Ticket, now on YouTube TV.
Hi, you must be the handyman. The leaky sink's in the kitchen.
No problem. My name's Larry the Handyman. I've been a handyman for 15 years. I can fix anything. All done? Sink is fixed.
Great.
See, Mom? I told you we should call the professionals.
Call the best. Call Chris Wilson Plumbing and Heating today.
The MTV Video Music Awards are coming, so get ready for iconic live performances by Anita, Demi Lovato, Doja Cat, Karol G, Kelsey Ballerini, Lil Wayne, Måneskin, Tomorrow by Together. And don't miss this year's video vanguard, Shakira, when she takes the stage for a career-spanning performance at music's most iconic night, the MTV Video Music Awards, live tomorrow at 8. Watch on MTV.
I may be known for my legendary football career, but truth is, I love a bunch of sports. The only trouble is knowing where to find them. That's why I got Xfinity, so I can easily find and watch whatever sport I'm into, all in one place without missing a thing. Even if it's football, Australian football, or football. In a word, it's Fitz-credible. Gotta trademark that one.
This season, eligible Xfinity Rewards members can get up to $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube. Sign up for Xfinity Rewards now.
All right, 2 minutes left in the half. First down for Buffalo with the Jets 31 leading by 7. Cook in the backfield. Allen throws and fits it in somehow to Stephon Diggs to the 25. Gain of 6.
Yeah, we'll go back and see how this drive got set up. This is the interception. You see Matt Milano, who's in the middle of the linebacker, and he's just a ball hawk. But this one didn't take much because Zach Wilson just totally stares it down. And you've got an inside breaking route, and it's basically that's the guy you're reading. If he stays in the lane, which he did, you come underneath into Alan Lazard. Instead, he's trying to fit the ball into Cobb, and that's pretty basic football right there, and it's not about having played or having had much training camp or any of that stuff.
Here's a pass caught by Kincaid. They're going to mark Dalton a half-yard short of a first down as Quincy Williams makes his 7th tackle of the half, and it's 3rd and less than 1.
Well, once again, then it becomes incumbent on this defense to keep this offense in the game. And you can only imagine how deflating it is, not only for the offense, but for the entire team. This defense included, when you lost your quarterback, but just joined the team this year with such high expectations.
Allen picks up the first down, and a timeout is taken by the Bills. Their first. Coming up on the All-State halftime, Peyton Manning will join Scott Van Pelt to chat about the first half. We'll need to talk about what we have seen here tonight. Timeout. We'll take a break. First down for the Bills, up 7 when we come back.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game, but Terry doesn't have DirecTV. Come on, work with that. Here. Now, you can find the game easy. Barbecue is saved!
Access NFL Sunday Ticket on us. Get a $400 reward card.
My barbecue is ruined.
I'm saying, man, this goat done took over our office. And he's using it to send out medical bills. Good hands.
Hospital bill for Prime. Did you just say Gap?
He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Good thing Coach Prime knows about. Say it one time. Aflac! Because Aflac gets you money to help close that gap.
How do we get this goat out of here?
Aflac! Meet one of my new homies.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Aflac is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Elephant would have been scarier. Young lady who was mid-30s, a couple of kids, recently went through a divorce. She had a lot of questions when she came in. I watched my mother go through being a single mom. At the end of the day, my mom raised 3 children, including myself. And so once the client knew that she was heard, we were able to help her move forward. Your client won't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Papa John's new garlic epic stuffed crust pizza is the pizza inspired by our biggest fans. With that garlic flavor you all love. Get the new garlic epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99 only at Papa John's.
AI has the power to generate solutions, but if it's using unverified data, it could generate problems. Your business doesn't just need AI, it needs the right AI for your business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by tailoring AI to your needs. When you Watson X your business, you can train, tune, and deploy AI, all with your trusted data. Let's create the right AI for your business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Goodyear. Down below, the Bills lead by 7 and have a first down, 2 timeouts left at the Jets' 20. Bills who have won the AFC East 3 straight years, going 37-12 overall during that time, second best record to the Chiefs. Number 1 scoring offense, scoring defense over the previous 3 years combined. Leading here, Allen in trouble, and sacked, brought down by Jefferson. Quentin Jefferson gets his first, and a loss of 3. Timeout here taken by the Bills. They will have 1 remaining. And we're back in 30 seconds after a word from Google.
The NFL season is here. They are showing out with the freaking fans. Show me where to get that.
All eyes on me. Are you looking at me? Yeah, all eyes on me. All eyes on me. What you looking at me? Oh, you like what you see? I know you like what you see. Yeah, you like what you see. All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
All right, 1 timeout left. Second down and 13, 34 seconds remain in the half. Allen steps through. Pass is broken up. What a half for Quincy Williams as he knocks it away from James Cook. Williams has made 7 tackles and now pops this away from number 4. It looked like a good throw from Allen.
Well, it's one that I think Allen actually would like to have back just a little bit. If he could lay that down, if he could lay it more, because Cook has a step on him. You see, he's past him. But if he's able to lay that to allow Cook then to go run for it, he's got a chance. They got exactly what they wanted with Cook coming out of the backfield, isolated in man coverage against a linebacker. Just not quite enough air.
Third down now. Allen takes off, gets away from the tackle. Can't hear. And that'll bring up 4th down. Quincy Williams couldn't bring him down, a gain of 7. But with 20 seconds left in the half and a 4th down, a timeout is taken.
Well, I know that's a hit on Josh Allen that nobody wants to see him take when he had no chance at getting to the first down. Just protect yourself.
That was the Jets that called that timeout. All right, well, you throw a party for number 8, and number 8 played 4 snaps, 3 official offensive plays. We don't know the severity of the injury as we make our way through this first half, but it does not look good.
No, it does not, and you hate to see that with any quarterback, and you just think, you know, everybody followed this journey of Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets on national television on Hard Knocks, and to have what happened to him here after just 4 plays has been deflating to everybody involved.
34-yard try, and it's good from Tyler Bass, who's 2 for 2 tonight, and it's a 10-point game. So 17 seconds left. And Zach Wilson, I don't know how aggressive the Jets would want to be as they're about to receive the kick.
Yeah, what do you think, Barry?
The Falcons and the Jaguars aren't just playing a game in London next month. They'll also be transformed into the world of Pixar's Toy Story, with the characters becoming the players competing in real time. Toy Story Fun Day Football begins Sunday, October 1st at 9:30 a.m. Eastern on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, with the traditional game telecast on ESPN Plus as well. Speaking as a dad of 5-year-old twins, we will be watching.
I'm speaking for a 56-year-old. I'll be watching as well. I love it. Are you kidding me?
I think they're actually playing in Andy's room, is what I'm told. Unless somebody was...
Everything happens in Andy's room.
Mr. Potato Head is tough to bring down in the open field. Well, out to the 25 it will come. And Zach Wilson with 17 seconds left, down by 10. Don't expect much, but it's a new and different NFL, so who knows?
Well, you know, we talked about how deflated it is. Think about the job that Nathaniel Hackett has. And you have prepared all summer for this offensive playbook for Aaron Rodgers, and now, and Zach Wilson, you know, you mentioned it, Joe, he was gaining some confidence, easing into things. I think Rodgers was really good for him, but now all of a sudden Nathaniel Hackett, he's trying to revamp things and go to that list of plays that Zach Wilson is most comfortable with, but it's changed the entire dynamic of this team.
Yeah, the old break glass in case of emergency. That's where we are for the Jets here in week 1. Jets will get the second half kickoff, at which time they'll be trailing by 10. Stay tuned. The All-State halftime comes your way next.
Some people just know what road to take. Those are the people who know to choose All-State.
The service road is faster. Not happening.
He knows better than any GPS, and he points you in All-State's direction.
Go all the way down the road, past the big gray warehouse.
Take the next exit.
You're not from around here, so you don't know the back roads.
I don't want to be late for the party.
I'm gonna save us 5 minutes.
Some people just know what road to take.
You are on the fastest route.
Those are the people who know safe drivers save 40% with Allstate.
This is the All-State halftime.
Welcome to the All-State halftime with Adam Schefter, Ryan Clark. I'm Scott Van Pelt, and Adam, everyone wants to know what you know. What can you tell us?
Well, what we know so far, Scott, is this, that the x-rays were negative. But that doesn't mean that there's not a more severe injury. And so the Jets probably have a very good idea what's wrong with Aaron Rodgers right now. He's been ruled out for the rest of the game. There'll be further testing tomorrow. I think when you talk to people around the league who have not examined him, there's concern it could be either a high ankle sprain or an Achilles injury. The Achilles injury is the one that everybody worries about. There were doctors that saw the play that think they saw his calf reverberate on the play. If his calf reverberated, that's a sign that it could be an Achilles injury. Want to emphasize, we do not know exactly what it is. The Jets probably do. And the fact that he's in a boot is a bad sign. The fact he's been ruled out is a bad sign. The fact he's as old as he is a bad sign.
I think that I appreciate the doctors on the internet, but I've always been told that the doctor who hasn't seen a patient is a guesser. But we could clearly connect the dots here and see that, as you say, it's not great news. And Ryan, the reaction 4 plays in, all the buildup, everything that led to this moment, and then he's down. Your reaction out.
Worst case scenario. First of all, for Aaron Rodgers, someone who seemed reinvigorated, someone who was re-energized to be here with the Jets. Also for the New York Jets to have an opportunity to have a first ballot future Hall of Famer on your team that gave you and let you set your sights on the Super Bowl. And for the fans of not only the New York Jets, but the entire NFL, like myself, like you, Scott, of course, who were excited to see what the New York Jets could do with Aaron Rodgers at the helm. You don't know how long you have an opportunity to see these legends, and to see one go down this early in the season is a crushing blow.
And you thought there was no possible way, given how badly it went for the Giants last night, that anything could happen tonight would be worse. And in a sense, this could be, if it's as bad at him as we think. And now they turn to Zach Wilson, and that didn't work a year ago, and now that's where they find themselves.
The reason they went out and got Aaron Rodgers is because they thought he would be the difference in a team now losing 6 straight games down the stretch. They thought he would elevate this team. And there was so much hype and so much excitement and so much energy around this team. We were all in the stadium when the players were storming the field.
Amazing.
The energy here was unbelievable. And within minutes, the air goes out of the stadium. They're completely crushed and devastated, and we have not gotten the official word of the exact injury. We await that.
It doesn't even matter what the official injury is. It's that he's not out here tonight. It's that in a night that had so much buildup that you were anticipating so deeply is now, for all intents and purposes for the New York Jets, ruined. You have Zach Wilson at the helm. Now you have to figure out, if you're Nathaniel Hackett, who was brought here to work with Aaron Rodgers, how to call plays for Zach Wilson.
But this Jets defense gave them chances a year ago. They've kept them in it to this point. They're down 10. They get the ball. So it's second half.
Let's be real.
Yep.
Right. Aaron Rodgers is the guy to take them to the next level. If he's not here, as good a roster as they have, it's hard to imagine they're getting to the next level.
Nobody's trying to sell anybody sunshine here if you're rooting for the Jets. This has gone more poorly than you ever could have dreamt in your worst possible nightmares. It was a welcome back for Breece Hall. 83 of his 109 in the first half. He came back from injuries. Gave the Jets a drive that led to a field goal, but they trailed by 10. Peyton Manning with his thoughts when we continue in just a moment.
You're watching the All-State Halftime. All-State, you're in good hands.
When Target's Threshold Decor welcomes more seasonal style for less. When rewards come with quality and coziness. And when you get low prices on the trends you love, that's totally Target.
So how would you describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it?
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. It just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
With 7 seconds, maybe a time for a quick out and then a Hail Mary. They'll throw it, and this will end it. Or will it? He flips it back outside. Finds an opening. Oh, look out! He's got room. It's a foot race. Touchdown! A miracle! Unimaginable what has taken place. How did it happen?
Welcome back to the All-State Halftime.
Bills have a 10-point lead here at the half in the Meadowlands. 4 plays into his tenure here. Aaron Rodgers went down immediately, seemed to know he was injured. Took a seat, was taken to the blue tent, and then was carted off. He is ruled out for the second half. Peyton Manning joins us now. Peyton, the shock of the moment is over. The Jets have had most of the first half to play, and they get the ball to start the second half. How do they readjust on the fly?
I don't know, Scott. I mean, halftime, they still have to be in shock. Obviously, it's 13-3. Can they come back and win this game? Of course they can, but offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, he's trying to figure out some plays he can call that his backup quarterback likes. The receivers aren't even a part of this game for the Jets. I mean, Garrett Wilson is not even a part of it. So a lot of confidence in that other locker room with the Bills. I don't feel good about it for the Jets in the second half. Let's just say that.
Peyton, I think your reaction was much like anybody's. Just, oh my gosh, you can't fathom that this has happened. But you live this life. You know, if you're on the Buffalo side, as much as it's a bummer, you got a game to play. They've got a 10-point lead. What have you liked that you've seen from them thus far?
I like the way Josh Allen is playing. He looks to be more patient. He's throwing some checkdowns. He still holds the ball because he can. He feels like these D linemen can't tackle him. He's always looking downfield. You saw a little bit of that greediness on the one interception. I'd love to avoid those type of plays, but for the most part, he's very efficient. He's getting the ball to Diggs. The two of them seem to be on the same page, have good chemistry. I think the Bills keep doing what they're doing here in the second half, and I think it could be a long night for the Jets.
Manning Cast over on ESPN2, Peyton and Eli giving their thoughts on what we've got here. Appreciate you stopping in, and we will hopefully be able to do this again somewhere down the road. Thank you, Peyton. Bills with a 10-point lead at the half. Allen to Diggs, and Buffalo has the lead. Enjoy the second half. I'll see you for Sports Center when this game is done here in the Meadowlands.
Thank you for watching the All-State Halftime.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Melber. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity, and it's free. Call 800-354-6149. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Silac Insurance Company. Call 800-354-6149. That's 800-354-6149. Call now.
Hi, Phil Swift here. This is Flex Super Glue. Just one single drop virtually welds itself to the surface and can easily lift over 3 tons. Get the new Flex Super Glue because it works.
ShipStation saves us so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order, print everything you need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Our cost for shipping in, like, we're cut in half, just like that.
Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
A double dose of Monday Night Football. On ESPN, Carr and the Saints meet Young and the Panthers. On ABC, Chubb and the Browns face Pickett and the Steelers. Saints-Panthers at 7 on ESPN. Browns-Steelers at 8 on ABC.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20. Go to DealDash.com and see how much you can save.
Hi, Phil Swift here. This is Flex Super Glue. Just one single drop virtually welds itself to the surface and can easily lift over 3 tons. Get the new Flex Super Glue because it works.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Attorney Trade Days. Attention all business owners. Did you own a business with 4 or more full-time W-2 employees between October 2020 and September 2021? If so, you may be entitled up to $26,000 per employee as part of the CARES Act, which provides financial compensation to business owners in the form of a check you can deposit as a reward for retaining your employees during the pandemic. Let us help you find out if you're entitled to free government money. If your business was impacted by the pandemic between October 2020 and September 2021, and you had at least 4 full-time W-2 employees, don't miss out on your opportunity for compensation. There's no cost to apply, and you owe us nothing unless we recover for you. Call now for a free consultation.
Call 1-800-524-2593. 1-800-524-2593.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
NFL Kickoff Weekend is presented by YouTube TV, the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Sign up now.
Tonight's first half highlights are presented by Target. The Buffalo Bills and New York Jets, as good as it can get on a Monday night.
Turn on the spotlight, prepare the occasion. No more anticipation. It's the real in the making.
John Franklin Myers, he's the leader of this edge rushing group. Wilson hangs in and finds his man.
Like the 16, feeling brand new, like you never seen. World class, call it evergreen. It's 100 and nothing, no in between. They tell me we on the way. Walking on there, yeah, we levitate. Stopping the clouds, ain't no coming down. Yeah, we on the way to forever now. Welcome to the future.
Target, totally easy, totally Target. 10-point game at the half. Welcome back to ESPN NFL Kickoff presented by YouTube TV. 13-3, Jets about to get the ball. Welcome inside the booth. I'm Joe Buck. That's a Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman. And, let's talk about Josh Allen here. We will talk about Zach Wilson coming up here in a second. I thought Josh Allen played a pretty good half. Not great, but good enough.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think that they are given a different look than what they did last year. Last year they were predominantly a 3 wide receiver team. This year, as expected, when they brought in Dalton Kincaid, that they would run more 2 tight end personnel, which they did. Over 50% of the snaps there in that first half. But I thought Josh Allen against this pass rush has hung in there. He's battled. The offensive line at times has given him enough time and protection to get the ball out. Other times they've struggled, which you would expect. But all in all, against this defense, a good first half by Buffalo.
Jets will start at their 25. Aaron Rodgers ends up taking 4 snaps as a Jet. We don't know the severity of the left ankle, left leg injury brought down by Leonard Floyd and had to be carted from the medical tent inside to get looked at. We have no further official word about the injury. The second we do, we will pass it along. But this is an organization that has drafted 3 different quarterbacks in the top 5 since 2000. The latest, Zach Wilson, who's in the game after the injury, and he tosses to Breece Hall, who is wrapped up with no gain by Ed Oliver and down to Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, Sean McDermott just told me, hey, we need to shore up our run defense, obviously referring to the couple of times that Breece Hall got loose in the first half. He also said we didn't capitalize on those opportunities that we have. We have to do a better job of that. As for the Jets and losing Aaron Rodgers, I asked McDermott if what happens on another sideline might affect his team at all, and he said, nope, we always just focus on us.
It is definitely a different attack, as you know, Lisa, with Zach Wilson, who can move around a little better than Rodgers. Has no chance to here, as his throw for Breece Hall is incomplete. Heavy pressure by Floyd. Russo was in there as well, and Greg comes out holding his hand. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd was a nice pickup for Buffalo this offseason. You're going to see him here, and he's going to be able to come inside on Becton, and he gets an inside rush. And so with that coverage that Buffalo's running, you got to work the middle of the field. That didn't quite look like a forcible blow. Did it to you, John?
No, he's got a lot of it, but it's not a direct and forcible blow, which is why it's not called.
Yeah.
3rd down and 10. Just get it away before the play clock expired. The pass is a fastball for a strike to Garrett Wilson, who has been quiet, a gain of 12, and a nice conversion on 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, he hangs in there, Zach Wilson does, and Buffalo, they bring a 5-man pressure that time, and Zach Wilson, with protection, is able to get the ball to Garrett Wilson with a good route and a good release off the line of scrimmage. You see the grab, a little bit of a grab there that didn't get called. But this guy's a special player, and we got to continue to try to feed him the ball because he is a tough guy to stay with, and with protection, he should have some opportunity.
Here's Cook out of the backfield. Dalvin with a nice pickup on 1st down. Ridden out of bounds by Poyer. but a gain of 7. Those 3 different quarterbacks in the top 5 drafted by the Jets since 2000. Mark Sanchez, 5th overall in 09. Sam Darnold, number 3 overall in 2018. And then 3 years later, Zach Wilson, number 2 overall, and 2 seasons in, they go get a 39-year-old quarterback to be the missing piece to pair with the good skill players and a good defense to try to win it all. And Aaron Rodgers goes down after his 4th snap of the night. Wilson gets it to Hall. And Brees is going to spin his way to the 35. Not pretty at the start, but Brees Hall has had a couple of big plays. And just like that, the Jets are sitting at the Bills' 36.
Well, how many times already have we seen Zach Wilson come out and just throw the ball quickly out to the perimeter? And a nice call there by Nathaniel Hackett. They give the look like they had set it up to get the ball out quickly to the wide receivers, come right back to Brees Hall underneath. That's a good job by this offensive line, allowing the pass rush to get up the field. And then Brees Hall finding the crease.
Here's Cook over the right side behind Becton. He gets... They're going to mark him with a gain of 9. Looked like he might have gotten 10, but it's going to be 2nd down and 1.
Well, C.J. Uzomah, they go 2 tight ends, and they've had some of their big runs out of their 2 tight end personnel. And big number 87 right here, you can see the job that he does. And he holds them off, and those are tough jobs for tight ends to be able to block those kinds of players on the perimeter and give Dalvin Cook a place to go.
2nd down and 1. Cook is brought down in the backfield. A nice strong tackle is made by A.J. Epinesa. No gain, maybe lost a few inches, and now it's going to be 3rd down and a short 2.
Yeah, helping him out as well was Taron Johnson, the nickel slot corner, and he's basically like a weak side linebacker anyway. As physical as he is, he's a heck of a cover guy also, but he got penetration up the field as well, and Epinesa was there then to make the play.
Actually a full 2, 3rd down and 2. Handoff is to Cook, picked it up and more, down near the 22. So this 2-back attack of Brees Hall and Dalvin Cook taking a little pressure off Zach Wilson. And a player is down at the end of this play for Buffalo.
Well, those 3 right there, Connor McGovern in the middle at center, Vera Tucker, and then Becton out at right tackle. Just a really good job of getting a push there on 3rd down and picking up the 1st.
Jordan Phillips is down for Buffalo. Made a couple big plays in this game. They check on him. 1st down and 10 for the Jets, down by 10 when we come back.
$200 instantly. Just spend $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. That's just $5 to get 200 in bonus bets instantly. Action's so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
There have been 3 murders. One masked the killer. Believers. Why do we find the truth?
You have a fabulous energy.
We continue.
I speak for the dead.
Guaranteed drama with that one.
I saw the killers. Then we must be careful.
I will not be next.
You might have fun.
A Haunting in Venice. Rated PG-13.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Enjoy your flight. You too.
As easy as saying the wrong thing.
Me too. Really?
What?
Dad, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Do I look like I'm going on vacation, sir?
It's not how airports work, man.
You could?
Dad!
Are we leaving or?
I don't even want to go on vacation anymore.
I thought I knew you.
She has hairspray that is over the limit.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
And you're not wearing socks. Get a grip, man.
Full-time fans, your devotion always delivers. And you deserve a reward. Modelo, Remarkable Fighter.
The Little League World Series champions!
Chris Vaughn telling his son that he was being drafted. You want to come and work with me next week? Makes it so magical. Juice, Vaughn in the end zone.
Trying to do something about a 10-point deficit with the first down to Buffalo 22. Jordan Phillips got off the field under his own power. Brees Hall in the backfield behind Zach Wilson. Gets it. And cannot get away from middle linebacker Terrell Bernard, a gain of 1. Big shoes to fill, as we mentioned, for Bernard. Missed all of the preseason games with a hamstring injury, came back and won the job, replacing Tremaine Edwards now in Chicago.
Yeah, Tremaine Edwards was a terrific player for this defense, and that was a position coming into camp and really was never solidified coming out of camp. It was Bernard had suffered the hamstring injury, missed a lot of time. A lot of people thought that Dotson was going to, Terrell Dotson was going to get the nod, but they went with Bernard.
Here is Hall. Ball comes out and goes out of bounds. And the fumble takes the ball back outside the 25 to the 26. Third down and long coming up.
Yeah, pretty tough sledding. You get down here and the Bills know what the Jets are trying to do. And you got Greg Russo coming in and stripping the ball from Brees Hall. But second and long, that's been what the Jets have been able to do is run the football, and they are relying heavily on it right now with Aaron Rodgers out. And with that fumble, what was already third and long got a whole lot longer.
Third down and 13. Wilson's in trouble. Just able to get rid of it. Flag flies back along the line of scrimmage. Heavy pressure by both Leonard Floyd, Ed Oliver. Russo was in there. And a flag came in at the end of the play. There's 2 flags down now, one in the secondary and one back by the line of scrimmage.
Offensive pass interference number 89. That penalty's declined. Ineligible player downfield number 60. That penalty has also declined. Result of the play, 4th down.
Well, the reason that they had Connor McGovern, the center, illegally downfield was even here on third and long, they're trying to, just not a lot of trust right now that Zach Wilson's going to hang in there and read things out. So they're trying to run a screen play right here. And Milano, he picks it up immediately. And there's nowhere then for Zach Wilson to go with the football. He's trying to make something happen. Linemen are downfield and, you know, but just not a lot of creativity there on those last 3 plays offensively.
Well, they declined both penalties. It does bring up 4th down, but it turns into a 43-yard field goal try by Zerline. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Back to a 7-point game. Bills about to get it back up 13-6.
It's been so long since I've seen you. You guys should come over and watch the game again this Sunday. We would love that.
You said you didn't want to watch the game with them.
What? No, I didn't, sweetie.
You said they never stop talking.
Girl, I never said that. She just be making stuff up. We don't need to see the replay. You let's check it.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
See?
Where is that bus?
The NFL season is here. They are showing out with the weekend. Show me where to get that.
All eyes on me. And you looking at me? Yeah. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. What you looking at me? What you like what you
since I was really young, whether it was basketball, football, track. I've always been one of the most athletic ones on my team, so I had a lot of faith in myself. But in my second year in the league, having drops and things like that can mess with a young kid's confidence. I realized natural talent is not enough. It's always work ethic. Once I really understood that, I never looked back.
Subway refreshed everything, and now they're slicing their deli meats fresh. That's why this QB prefers a new 5-meat beast.
And this QB prefers it.
And if we prefer it,
we know you'll prefer it too.
Are you trying to out-spokesperson me?
Maybe.
International games are back and bigger than ever with 3 games in London.
Goodness gracious!
And 2 games in Frankfurt.
A long way from home.
Starting Sunday, October 1st at 9:30 Eastern.
Earlier today, thousands of volunteers gathered at New York's intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum to organize 1.4 million meals for local families experiencing food insecurity. ESPN Chairman Jimmy Pitaro and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell were joined by hundreds of volunteers from the community to help pack meals in honor of our nation's annual 9/11 Day of Service and Remembrance. Commissioner Roger Goodell is here in attendance tonight. The anniversary of 9/11 has grown to become one of the largest days of charitable service in the nation as a tribute to the victims, survivors, and first responders of September 11th. Jets about to kick it away. One-score game, 13-6. Out to the 25, it will come for the Buffalo Bills. We've seen 1 touchdown tonight. It's our Taco Bell total replay.
We came into this game talking about Josh Allen, all the things that he can do creating with his legs, and he's shown that already, in the first half of this game when there's been pressure and his ability to make things happen. And that is really good for the Bills when you've got a quarterback like that, but he has to take a lot of hits in the process, and it wears on him during the year, and it did last year during the season also.
Hand off to Cook. Jermaine Johnson and Quinnen Williams combine for the stop. As Cook lost 2 yards. 2nd down and 11.
Well, you look at this defense, and I know DJ Reed, he raised eyebrows this last week when he talked about this defense being historically good this year and comparing them possibly with one of the all-time best defenses in the 85 Bears. To be that good, not only do you have to stop people, but you got to take the ball away, and that's what this game's going to require tonight.
2nd and 11. Allen is able to complete it. Just able to get it away, and a pass caught by Dawson Knox for a first down for the Bills. 15 yards from Josh Allen.
5-man rush, offensive line, they hang in there pretty good. Everybody's isolated one-on-one and hoping that somebody defensively can win the matchup. Knox just continues to play through the contact from Tony Adams. And Josh, moving to his left, delivers a ball.
One-footed for Kincaid. Lowers his shoulder and gets about 10. DJ Reed took the hit from Dalton Kincaid, the 25th pick. The Bills traded up to get in this past draft. They're going to give him 9 yards.
Well, that's the right idea. You've got Stephon Diggs on the outside. He comes off. He's blocking DJ Reed. Get the ball into the hands quickly of Kincaid and let him run and force Reed to come up and make a play, which is certainly something he will do. I think when you watch Reed, one of the things he does a good job of is continuing to be physical, but that's one way to combat this pass rush, getting the ball out quick in a nice game.
2nd down and 1. Cook going sideways. First down. Forced out by Reed. And with under 7 to go in the 3rd quarter, that 3-yard pickup gets a first down for James Cook.
Yeah, he's shown it a few times tonight. The acceleration that he has, being able to outrun people to the perimeter. There's not a lot of backs that could have done what he just did.
Three tight ends in the game for the Bills: Knox, Kincaid, and Quentin Morris. Here's Cook. Brought down by linebacker Jamie Sherwood. Didn't play a lot last year. He's 6'2", 216 in a gain of just 3 as he closed on that fast.
Yeah, that's a good job by him. You're right. He doesn't get much playing time, primarily a special teams player, to be able to come up and make a play. This is an offense for the Bills and not a big screen team, so you don't see a lot of these types of plays, but that's one-on-one. With him out there on the edge, it's really a good job by him.
Checks out on 2nd and 7. Bunch set to the left, and Allen to his right gets Diggs. First down, Buffalo. Sideline wants a flag for a hit to the head of Stephon Diggs by Whitehead. They don't get it. It's a 9-yard completion, first down Bills.
Well, when Josh Allen gets the ball, when he feels pressure, he's immediately looking for a place to go. Diggs comes off the ball, and he's looking at Allen, and as soon as he sees that he leaves the pocket, then he gets off the slant route, and then that's when they get dangerous. And that's what Olbrich talked about the other day, was it's one thing to defend the play, but where Josh Allen and especially Diggs get dangerous is on that second play when he scrambles.
Allen stumbled and down he goes. A loss on the play. Quentin Jefferson closest to him, a loss of 2 on a sack, with Allen losing his footing going forward. So substitutions up front for the Jets. 2nd down and 12 for Buffalo. Not that guy. Quinnen Williams is out there, the All-Pro. 3 sacks last year against the Bills, among his career-high 12. Allen gets rid of it down the middle. It is picked again by Whitehead. His 2nd of the night. And Quinnen Williams had pressure on Allen. Whitehead gets the takeaway. Well, there's a takeaway you're talking about by the Jets defense. They needed it.
And on the field, there's a touchback.
Well, Quinnen Williams, he gets matched up with the center Mitch Morse, and he obviously beats him. But if Allen's looking down the field, Whitehead, he moves to the middle of the field immediately, and another throw where really there was no opportunity there.
Opportunity Whitehead, his 2nd pick. Jets take over down 7.